It was a terrifying app, one that could predict exactly when you would die. And once installed, it was impossible to delete. If the numbers on the screen ever reached 0, the owner would die instantly. And everyone at the party downloaded it anyway. Each person's countdown was different. Some had 60 years left, others had 30. But Jenny stared at her phone with a troubled expression. According to the app, she had only 3 hours to live. Everyone laughed it off. Clearly, no one was taking the app seriously. After the party ended, Lisa's boyfriend offered to drive her home. But remembering the app's warning and concerned about him driving after drinking, she decided to walk home instead. Suddenly, her phone buzzed. Lisa checked it. Only 7 minutes left. She grew increasingly afraid, constantly feeling like something was following her. Even the trash cans along the street seemed eerily sinister. Just then, her phone buzzed again. She looked down. Barely a minute remained on the countdown. Terrified, Lisa ran home as fast as she could while her phone kept buzzing. In desperation, she turned it off, thinking she could escape death this way. But then she heard strange noises coming from the bathroom. She cautiously went to investigate when her phone mysteriously turned itself back on. Lisa was suddenly lifted into the air by some supernatural force. As the countdown hit 0, she died a horrible death. Meanwhile, her boyfriend had gotten into a car accident. A tree had impaled the passenger seat, exactly where Lisa would have been sitting. The boyfriend was rushed to the hospital where he told Nurse Jenny about his experience. He was convinced the app could truly predict death, and according to it, he had less than 20 hours left. Jenny tried to reassure him that it was just a coincidence, but remembering his girlfriend's terrible fate, the man chose to believe the app's warning. Seeing his conviction, Jenny couldn't help but download the app herself. To her horror, it showed she had only 2 days to live. The man now had just 3 minutes left on his countdown. Afraid of dying on the operating table, he tried to leave the hospital. As he was about to go, he happened to glance up at a mirror and saw a dark, sinister shadow standing right behind him.